What's going on, y'all? Back to another episode of Basement Bros Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Ethan,
And I'm the host, Elijah.
and we are back from another week of sports, man. NBA is back. We almost at the halfway point in the NFL season, bro. What a time to be a sports fan, man. How y'all feeling?
Woo! The best part of the year.
Great, man.
It's great. Just happy to be here. Happy to be back.
And man, look, we had two NBA games on last night to start the season. We're not gonna bullshit. We're gonna get straight into it, bro. First game last night. A rematch of the Western Conference Finals, Lakers versus Nuggets. Reactions on this game. How did y'all feel about the NBA champions whooping ass?
So you want to go first?
Um, yeah, I can go first. The first game, Nuggets, they gonna win the championship again, bro.
Yo! Off the first game?
Off the first game, just look at.
Jeez.
I don't want to jinx anything or Jokic's health, but as long as he stay healthy, ain't nobody touching him because it's really nothing you can do with him. Like he's strong, he's physical, so you can't be like try to out physical him, and
Yeah,
it's not any center that can. Like
yeah,
the only other elite center is Joel Embiid, and when they go against each other head to head, Jokic usually comes out on top.
yeah,
So it's like he could shoot, he could pass, he ain't that slouch of a defender that everyone thinks he is. Like he defends at a pretty good rate. He's not just giving up points. And even if he does, he gets the rebound and finishes a possession. You know what I mean? He's they
yeah,
good. And
yeah,
LeBron's year 21. That's what I seen. They're gonna try to limit him to the playoffs. I could see that. And they still coming along. They got a lot of new pieces. Uh, but both teams got a lot of new pieces, and it's just focused on continuity over the season. So but the Nuggets gonna win. It's an overreaction, right?
yeah.
Nuggets gonna win it
Overreaction.
again.
Okay, okay.
Especially after watching the second game and
Yeah,
how like like it was just a lack of a big man. I was seeing Josh Okogie over there getting boards. I'm like, what? Aaron Gordon and he's not getting no boards over Aaron Gordon and Jokic if they play. So
yeah,
Josh
yeah,
Okogie and Joseph Nurkic and nah. And Kevon Looney had to get taken out the game and Drake, yeah, it's
yeah.
Jokic's league.
I mean, I watched that game and I came away thinking, man, I did come away thinking, man, that Jokic is unstoppable. There's nothing you can do about him. But I also feel like the Lakers. I think the Lakers are a really good team. Like I know they started out slow and they didn't really play too well, but that stretch when they were coming back, they looked
Mhm.
really really good. And you saw flashes from all of their players. And I think I like about Darvin Ham is he plays. Well, he tries to play as many people as that are playable as possible. So we even saw Cam Reddish get some play. Cam Reddish hit a key three. Like he's trying to figure out his lineups, and I think when the Lakers figure out their lineup, I think they're going to hit a sweet spot in the season where if that team starts to figure things out, they have shot making all over the court. Like every position has shot makers on their team, so I just think they'll be a really good team. As far as playing the Nuggets, the only way the Lakers can beat the Nuggets is if Anthony Davis is hitting jump shots. His shot has to be falling. And his shot just wasn't falling. But if Anthony Davis jump shot is falling, they could definitely beat the Nuggets. It's a big if. It's a big if. But if he's shooting a three and if Darvin Ham, I know people were kind of scoffing at him saying that AD had to shoot a certain amount of threes a game this season. He was supposed to be shooting a lot of threes, but I think Darvin Ham knows that that's the only way he can beat Jokic because he can't beat Jokic down low. Because, like you said, Jokic is a pretty good defender down low because he's just so massive and like he can move. So he can't beat Jokic on the block, but he can beat Jokic stretching the floor. And if his shot is falling, they can beat the Nuggets. Like I really believe that if their shot is flowing and their team gets like some continuity and he gets some good lineups down there, I think they can beat the Nuggets, or at least it'd be very close. I think they can meet them where they're at. But as far as overreactions go, I mean, I guess we're going to talk about MVP later. But I mean, just right now, based off what I saw, Jokic was the best player last night on any basketball court last night. So I mean, he just that's my little preview. I still have other people in my head, but and I'll talk about it on that segment. But that's my overreaction. Jokic early MVP looks. He looks amazing.
All right, thoughts about the Suns and Warriors game. The
I mean,
Suns go into Golden State and get a close victory. What y'all thinking?
I'll go first on that one. That game was really interesting to me. I like I like watching the Suns, and I think when Bradley Beal go back, I think they're gonna be really good. I think they're gonna be really good because they defended pretty well. Not to say that I do think so. There's a few things. I think the obviously the Warriors can defend really well. I don't know how well they can score. Um, I just feel like I don't know who they're getting consistent buckets from if it's not Steph because Clay's not really Clay anymore. You know what I mean? And of course CP can facilitate and get easy buckets for people who normally wouldn't be scorers like that. That's the advantage of having CP. But I don't know. They're just interesting though. I still think they were going to be really good, but I think Phoenix can score. I think Phoenix can defend. And if Nurkic stays healthy, I think they have a pretty good team. I mean, obviously, KD wasn't really hitting shots, and for some reason, he wasn't really shooting threes like that. But
He never really shoot threes.
I think he should. I think he should on this team. And then another thing is, I think D Book is going to have to be guarded. D Book is just going to go off the whole season. So, I mean, just another overreaction. I think he's also going to be in the MVP conversation, but that's, kind of previewing for a later talk. I have all the people who I'm going to consider seriously in the MVP way too early. But after this game, I think good things about the Phoenix Suns for sure.